Good morning, my friends. How are you all? For those of you just joining the stream, like me, literally seconds ago, welcome to Cloudpunk. We are a couple of minutes early, and I am not caffeinated yet. And I understand that our intrepid two-fisted mod hero Wendy is also in the process of constructing both caffeine and breakfast. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to leave this on the delightful Minecraft Does Blade Runner title screen for a couple of minutes whilst I go get some coffee. You folks file in and get comfortable, and we will kick off in a couple of moments. See, now I want macaroni and cheese with bacon. Okay, we're back. Hello everybody. I currently do not have direct access to Twitch because Marguerite's computer is not booting up fully, so I'll check that on one of the breaks. Everyone please tell me to stop hitting refresh in the York weather. We're having Wendy, the York weather's gonna York. It'll be fine, don't worry. I've been to your house many times and enjoyed each occasion. You have a large dining room and you have the capacity to shelter indoors. It's all good. I'm giving you an enthusiastic friend's thumbs up. You got this, pal. It's okay. Plus, if it's any consolation, it rained 7 times here yesterday. Seriously, 7. I counted. So perhaps we've got your rain capacity. Wendy, our friend group is of an age that if you fill a room with beanbags, they'll go, beanbags? You know it to be true. Also, a bin liner full of packing chips can be a beanbag if you want it to be loudly and hard enough. I went dark. It's okay. I'll finish my soup waffle and we'll begin. Excellent news. So, for those of you who weren't here last time, I had to give my beanbag away because I'm of an age. Yeah, my lower back just nodded. Oh, Specky, I'm sorry. I have never forgotten the deeply weird experience of getting the bus back from the kind of the outskirts of York with a friend, looking out across the city, and him completely innocently saying, oh, exactly him, completely innocently saying, where did the Minster go? And we kind of looked at each other and went, we should get undercover. And literally, like a minute later, the most torrential rain I've experienced in this country just broke across us, and it had just turned the Minster off. It was like a solid wall of water. It was incredible. And yeah, Herban makes a very good point, as Herban often does. A room full of friends is a party, Wendy. We can stand. We have hands. And also feet. And you have walls. That's a party. See, Thor has a very esoteric sense of humor. Previously on Cloudpunk, we are playing a former musician called Rainier, who has had to come to the floating city of Novalis, party like we're in our 40s and 50s. Earlier today, earlier this week rather, I remembered one of those jokes that makes you bark laugh far, far too hard, in a song that is now 24 years old. Having seen Bad Boys Ride or Die, which is very good fun, by the way, and very odd, I briefly dipped back into Will Smith's oeuvre, and I had forgotten that Millennium actually includes the line, because tonight we're going to party like it's 19. Hold up, it is, which just tickles me delightfully. So yes, we're playing Cloudpunk. We are playing Rainier, a former musician who has had to move to the big city because she can no longer afford her family's home. She has sold the robot body of her dog, Camus, but has of course retained Camus's AI chip because he is the goodest of boys. And we now work for Cloudpunk, a cheerfully off-the-books courier service, flying a hovercab / van around Novalis. And it is somewhat illegal, the things that we are doing, but that's okay. So, previously we've done jobs like accidentally transported a bomb, we took some carbon bigots to their new home, we transported a guy who'd sold his entire life, including his physical form, to become a chef in the upper levels of the city and found out he was going to be a cleaning bot instead, and was okay with that. And helped out an old racer, who is never going to win another race, but just finds joy in the work. So, Let's continue. Alrighty.
God, this is why I'm not a taxi driver.
I didn't like them.
Yeah,
These were the
I don't
carbon
blame
bigots.
you.
I don't think they would like automata. Or dogs.
Or anyone poorer than them, less educated, less well-connected, less stuck up. Different in any way.
But one of them was an android.
I know, Camus.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Did you really eat maggot pizza?
No, Camus, I was playing along.
Oh, a joke. I laugh at them.
Me too. It's all we can do.
So... It is very quiet. It makes me nervous.
We can listen to the ad streams if you like.
Oh yeah.
Are they
You got the
interesting?
radio. Okay.
Sure, if you want to learn all about everything we can never afford.
By the way, I feel
What
like we
about
haven't talked yet about just
music?
how pretty this
No
game
thanks.
is. Look at that.
We can check the weather feed if you like.
If you want it, I can put it on.
Fine, but we're not tuning into any of the Corp music feeds. They're all ads and Corp-approved pop stars. They sound so empty, hollow.
How do we find other feeds? I only know about Corp channels.
The radio, Camus.
The what?
Fine.
An electromagnetic wave of a frequency between about 300 kilohertz and 300 megahertz. You can tune that in, right?
No
Yes,
worries. Let me deal with that real quick. Options. Volume. Yeah, voice is at 85% as opposed to the 25% that it maybe should be. So let's put it at 35 and see where we go. And we're back.
I'm hearing it now.
How's that?
How strange.
It's the easiest way to broadcast without the corpse shutting you down. They've been playing music with radio waves for thousands of years, you know.
How did you know?
Mom told me if I ever visited Novalis, I should tune into the pirate radio. She said it was the only good thing about the city. Go ahead, play something
Cool.
over the speakers.
What about this?
I like it. Maybe something... more relaxed, though.
I know this one. I like the bit that goes ba ba ba.
Yeah, it's nice, Camus, but let's see what else there is.
Oh, what about this?
Do we know who this is?
No, it is radio.
Right, sorry. Dumb question.
Do you like this one more? I like this one.
I like it too, but keep searching.
There is one more.
Yes, this is perfect. Mom would have liked this.
We have a new job coming in.
From Control? He normally calls.
The checksum confirms it's Cloudpunk. I have a nav point.
Let's go then.
All right, let's go do a job. Those of you who haven't seen it before, this is the game. We drive around this gorgeous, flying, distinctly Minecraft-esque city. I hit a non-zero amount of things, and we deliver things and occasionally make moral choices. It's a fun time. I'm enjoying it.
Fuel warning. Fuel warning. We need to stop at a gas station. I can keep going a bit longer, but if we don't top up soon, our main repulsors will go offline.
Okay. It's a gas station. It's a gas station. Which I've just crashed into. Bonk is indeed the word. Excuse me, you got any games on your phone? Or possibly gas? Oh no, it's fine. I was actually just thinking the exact same thing. There we are. Probably fine. I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it. You can't prove anything. Alrighty. That's right, I got me some fuel now. Yeah, I'm digging the soundtrack on this. Listening to a couple of King James soundtracks at the moment. And also the X-Men 97 soundtrack, because that music is for some reason written on my soul. Gas in the Vroom Vrooms, which is also a very good band name. I find it very interesting how this game deals with traffic. How a lot of the time there's a huge amount of traffic, and when you have to go somewhere, there isn't. And that seems very forgiving. And as someone who literally just crashed into something, I really respect that. Only that it's nighttime, Wendy. We work nights because in the dark future of Nivalis, there are only nights and Minecraft. Oh, we've found the bisexual lighting district. Lovely. Come on now. It'll hammer out. Wow, look at this place. You know what? I think it might be, and that means that I'm even fonder of it as a result. Also, hello, Stitch. How are you? God, you can smell Evangelis. This is brilliant. Okay. Mochi District. Everyone remember where we parked? We parked over here.
Looks like I'll have to go on foot. It's pretty far from a parking bay.
I will stay here and play the waiting game.
What's the waiting game?
Oh, we're
I
at sea
guess
level
how
again.
long it takes for me to get bored. Then, when I get bored, I start the game again.
Right. I'll try to be quick.
I feel a tremendous kinship to this dog. Susie
Hello?
Hawk, speak.
Oh my god! Who are you? I haven't seen you here before. Come and speak to me.
Why are
We
you
can but hope,
shouting so
Endwich.
much?
I'm not shouting. Not really. I could shout if you want. I just want to talk to you.
Fine, just keep it down. Who are you?
Oh my god. I'm Susie, and I love meeting new people. I'm so happy right now. I live for this.
You live for talking to strangers?
Yes.
Yes. Good job, Wendy. Good job, Greg.
Extroverts. You're an introvert, right?
There's no such thing. It's all just nonsense, like star signs or blood types.
Rainia.
But some people like to be
For
more
shame.
outgoing and meet new people.
Star signs are
And
real.
some people like to stay home and read.
Everybody likes those things at different times. That's just being alive.
Well, I don't agree. You know extroverts? Well, I'm an extrovert.
Yeah, you are,
I
aren't
was
you?
quiet and shy, but I got a neural mod that makes me super confident. Now, I can't stop meeting new people.
That sounds awful.
I can't stop.
Well, I mean, maybe I could help. I could...
I'm sorry, this is really dull. I need to talk to someone new. Could you move along, please?
Sure. Okay. Okay, so that's an elevator. That's useful because I think we might need to elevate. And in fact, I'm just going to try it. Improv, eh? Yeah, quite. Okay, interesting. That tells me that I am relatively nearby. I'm just on the wrong side of the street. In fact, it's right there, and there's an elevator right next to it. So, let's go down. Oh, what are you? Broken augment. It has hair on it. Why are we gross? Alright, so we're now on the correct side of the street, which means either it is right here, or we gotta take an elevator up. I'm hopeful it's right here. Or there's an elevator up. Look at that little Minecraft looking hoodie. Bless. Such a twooper. You have a very obscure place to meet, my man. Okay, so apparently... Hold on, I'm going to move down a little bit so I've actually got some distance. Alright, so that's me. That's good. Here I am still 25 meters away, so that should mean it's downstairs. Or there's two elevators. Oh, that's a good shout. Okay, let's give that a try first. Alright, let's have a look around, see whether there's another elevator right here. And hey look, there is, I think. Yep.
I am being stolen.
What?
Camus, did you get bored?
No, it is true. I am being stolen.
Shit, really? Lock the doors.
They are already inside.
Tell them to get out. Threaten them. Pretend you have an anti-theft subroutine.
They can hear you.
Why am I on speaker? Camus!
I am taking off. I am frightened.
Bring me back my dog.
Hava.
Can't. Hacked.
Hava, automata, eject custom personality Camus data drive.
Eject? What if I fall into the ocean?
Then you'll float, I think.
You think? What if I get...
Damn it, eject Camus data drive, now!
Drive deactivated and ejected.
Where's my fucking
Camus?
dog?
Camus! Shit. Think, Rania, think. The drive. It should be registered to me. I can track it on my comm.
Oh no, you fucking didn't. Asshole stole my fucking dog. And my ride, who's also my dog. Sucks so hard. Although if we get a new car out of this, I officially don't feel bad about the amount of things I've bumped into. And will continue to bump into things. It's okay, little buddy. I'm coming for you. Get you some binary treats or whatnot. Well, he's over solid ground, but he appears to be up. If if I'm reading this right. Oh, thank God.
Damn it, Camus, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to dry you off, I guess. You can't talk to me right now. You probably can't even hear me. But if you can, I'm going to fix this. This isn't going to be a pleasant phone call. Control? Control, can you hear me?
I read you, kid. You okay?
Yeah. No. Look, I have some bad news.
You lost the Hava?
Yes. How did you...
We track it. Listen, this one ain't on you, kid. Don't sweat it. Happens all the time.
What? Seriously?
Hava jacking? Oh yeah. Surprised it hasn't happened already.
So, am I fired or not?
Kid, we got insurance. You weren't hurt. But more important, you didn't lose a package.
How very 2024 of you.
I'm not gonna lie. We got a pretty generous repair-replace policy. I'm not saying we're happy when some slum ganger steals a Hava that's 2 months over its predicted expiry date. Well, actually, I am gonna say it because it's true.
Past its expiry date? How much of a junker was I driving?
Hey, don't worry about it, kid. It got pinched before it fell out of the sky.
Fuck you.
Best outcome for everyone.
Not for me. Not for my... What the hell am I supposed to do now?
Relax. You're real close to one of our suppliers. I'm sending a nav point for Grimm's Hava Mall. You ain't gonna find a Spire limousine from old Grimm, but any Hava he has will be better than what you were in before. Choose anything you want. On us. Just tell Grimm that Cloudpunk sent you. Control out.
Hold on, Camus. I'll get you back as soon as I can.
Got me a new ride. Okay. Don't know whether it's going to be up, but it isn't going to be up because the arrows just show me it's down. Thank you to everybody in the chat who's pointed out the arrows next to the target points. That's fine. Step off, step on. Quiet to my doom. And it is in fact beneath me. I'm gonna hazard a guess here that this is how I get there. Good job, me. Cell 5 for the big dog. Oh my god, look at my possible cars. Do I want the douchey looking one? Do I want the really douchey looking one? Do I want Star Wars over here? The Mystery Machine. Ah, it's in yellow. Oh god. Oh dear. I could spiral really badly in here. Hey Grim.
Hey, how you doing? You're looking good.
Thank you.
Windy
Also
out there?
inappropriate.
That's just how your hair looks. Beautiful.
Very inappropriate.
Now, I got a brand new open top Malichka for you. I know what you read about them, but it's all wrong. These models don't go on fire half as much as people say. We got customer reviews up in the high 3s on this one. What I want to know from you is what are your reasons for not buying this Hova? You got none, right? I'm gonna put you down for one, and I even got a discount for you because I love you people from out in the East. You know, with the music and that funny thing you do with the chanting. Beautiful. You're gonna love this one, unless you want something more upmarket.
Please stop talking.
In that case, I got you.
I'm from Cloudpunk. You're supposed to give me whatever I want.
Geez, lady, why didn't you say? I was using my best pitch on you.
God in
Yeah,
heaven.
have a look around. Then when you decide, just hop in. Cloudpunk pays me either way. So if you'll excuse me, I got real customers to deal with.
And I in no way hope your dick drops off.
Help.
Alright, so let's see what we got. We have Dennis's station wagon from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. We have the DeLorean, I'm pretty sure, from Back to the Future. We have pretty standard issue SUV. Previously unnamed Autobot. Let's go with Mirage. The little Starfleet worker bee over here. No, we just have to enter vehicle. What's this one? So this is an entirely aesthetic choice, basically. And the aesthetic spectrum within which we seem to be moving is, do we want weird science fiction and whatnot? Do we want something which would make a Top Gear host rub their knees slightly inappropriately? Do we want a big old flying space taxi? Or do we want something that has colors on it? And I need more coffee, and I'm going to labor under the assumption we're either in an ad or we're about to hit one. So I'm going to go grab some coffee and have a think. And if you have a preference for what car you want to see the behind of fly around for the next couple of hours, let me know. I'll be back in a sec. If you haven't yet, I would recommend you get up and move around. Maybe you get a drink, get a snack, all that good stuff. Pardon me.
Freeing you from restrictions, breaking barriers. Onima is Nivalis. Onima Enterprises.
Suddenly reminds me of the one transcendently great joke from the Judge Dredd movie. The first one, not the genuinely very good one. Where Dredd, played by Sylvester Stallone, not Sylvester McCoy, I would love to see that. Dredd is sneaking into a block, and a robot walks past, doing adverts, and the slogan is, "Eat recycled food. Recycled food is good for the environment, and okay for you." So, chat, do we have a car preference? This Megatron-looking little guy. Because I think I have one that I would... Let me tell you the two I'm slightly torn between. This, although I'll be perpetually disappointed that I'm not, transporting some stuff over to the Enterprise. Or sometimes you just gotta go with the classics, Also, it's a couple of votes for the worker bee. And I love that we all look at it and go, that is the Starfleet worker bee. You know what? I think we're going for it. Camus, this is you now.
I am your new Hava automata. Please say your name, sir.
Install new automata custom personality. I have it on a data drive.
That will be 1,500 limbs for activation.
Charge it to Cloudpunk. How long will it take to...
This feels zippier.
Camus, are you okay?
Yes. What happened?
Didn't take
I
long.
was stolen.
We bailed you out on the data drive, and I found you in a puddle. Then Cloudpunk sprung for a new Hava.
It feels different. Bigger. I can think more clearly. This is an improvement.
Seems like it. I thought it would take a while to activate you. Did it feel like you were gone long?
Everything was black and I was floating. It was quiet.
Well, I'm glad you're back.
Me too. Being bored is better than being stolen. I wanted to ask a question.
What is it?
What happened to Mom?
You've been
Camus.
offline for a while, Camus. Mom isn't around anymore. Do you really want to know what happened?
Will it make me sad?
Probably, buddy.
Yes.
Being a car is fun, but I am excited to get a new frame. Do I have to be a dog again?
Well, you don't have to be. You could be a cat.
Oh no.
I thought you would say that.
What about another animal? A bear or beep, beep?
Why are you beeping?
We are being called in by Cloudpunk for a HOVA overhaul.
I thought Control said we could choose any Hava we wanted. Are they checking up on us?
I don't know. Beep. But we have a nav point and beep. The beeping is not stopping.
Fine, let's just get to the nav point.
Alright. There we go. The worker bee was a good choice, folks. Thank you. Reminds me, I've got an audio adaptation of Neuromancer to listen to at some point. I think Apple TV are actually doing a TV version. I'm always a little hinky about... Oh shit, there we are. I'm always a tiny little bit hinky about let's adapt this very famous, very well-known novel by this white man. But Neuromancer is one of the ones I'll make an exception for, because it's kind of unreadable until you lock in, and then it gets really interesting. Yeah, I'm also very excited to see what they do with Murderbot, because they've got that too. For those of you who aren't familiar, Murderbot is a collection of novellas and I think an ongoing series of full-length novels now as well.
What's wrong? Camus controls are frozen, and the doors are locked. We can't even land.
It hurts. They are holding us. It's...
Your vehicle is currently being locked down by CorpSec authority based on a data access violation. Please take your hand off your controls and deactivate your automata.
I am fighting. Ouch. I can try to...
It's no use, Camus. You'll just overheat your processor. Shut down for now.
But...
It'll be okay. Just go offline.
Custom automata personality Camus now offline.
And yes, I did see that a new enemy mine is likely to happen, and I'm very excited about that.
Your vehicle will be set on an automatic course for the nearest CorpSec debriefing center. Your next of kin shall be notified. If you have any corporate connections or exacerbating finance options available, now would be the time to notify us.
I've got no money and no friends here.
Very well. You will now be...
What the hell?
What the fuck?
Good to see you're still moving, Rania. I've bailed you out here. I just used up some serious clock cycles on you today. My top hacker Rubric just bought you some time. Those CorpSec network protections were no match for his skills. You better move fast.
Fucking hell, man.
Time. I might be able to clear out this mess for you.
Why are you doing this?
I've taken a liking to you. Now hurry on over.
Okay, so
we're
what...
worried about how you can pay me back for this. But I got good news for you. I thought of a favor you can do for me already.
Alright, so we're currently on an advert, so I'm going to take a pause at this point. And then we will go see Lomo and discover just how fucked we are. And I'm guessing the answer is probably quite a lot. Yeah, Specky, we were just talking about the Murderbot Diaries by Martha Wells. Wells is good. She's really very, very good. She's one of that kind of legion of authors who has patiently been producing excellent work for a really long time. And then basically just suddenly blew up, and blew up very deservedly. The basic idea behind Murderbot is the main character is a sentient AI corporate security android who's just... It's not that he's depressed, it's just that he's having a really hard time. And he deals with everything that happens to him and all the stuff that he has to do by being really, really interested in soap operas. And across the course of the first novella, he slowly realizes that he's, aware and probably different from the others, and how very slowly he starts to become friendly with some of the humans that he's working with. And it goes into this big conspiracy about him and about the android class that he is, and the corporation that runs him. And it's this huge kind of interplanetary intrigue story, all told through the point of view of a security android who's fine. He's fine. He has to talk to a few too many people, and his digital spoons run out a bit too often. But he's doing okay. And the amount of people I know who can hard relate to Murderbot are just... Yeah, and he also dates the ship that takes him around. It's really cool. A number of people I know who can hard relate to Murderbot and his... Or, I think possibly more accurately, there. Do I have to? Okay. Kind of response is really sweet. Apple TV are adapting it. I think it's the middle Skarsgård is playing Murderbot. The one who isn't Stellan, who is Dad, and the one who isn't Bill, who is terrifying. I think it's Peter Skarsgård who is playing Murderbot. I think there was some dissent, and justifiably so, about, oh hey, it's a white guy. But Skarsgård has an interesting affect in a lot of the stuff he does, which I think is why he got the job. I'll be interested to see how it pays off. Basically, the pigs told us that we were going to be taken on autopilot. Very good point, Virtus. It's very Eclipse phasey. The pigs told us that we were going to be taken on autopilot to a CorpSec precinct nearby, and advised us to inform our next of kin, which made me feel really good about it. Then the pigs exploded, and Lomo, the gangster that we did an errand for earlier in the game, said, "Yeah, I burnt a favor with my hacker. Come see me. You can pay me back." And once we're fully back from ads, we're going to go see Lomo and discover just what we have to do to pay for this. Also, I can hear music. Let me just deal with that. Well, I mean, that's the most important... Yeah, it's fine. It's all fine, but everything is fine. The kitty petting is the most important thing of all. Back from capitalism, huh? Okay. Let's go see the nice gangster. Alright. I'm gonna need some coffee for this. Time to climb. Right. Where is he? Camus is in the car, yeah. We have rescued Camus. Camus has a funky new body, and we've probably done something illegal. I would guess we've probably done 6 things illegal at this point. were victims of circumstance. Narrator, they were not victims of circumstance. For those of you who've seen Withnail and I as a line, we appear to have done crimes by mistake, just appeared in my head. Either I'm getting better at this, or this car actually handles better. I'm feeling quite good about myself today. I think I'm just going to say I'm getting better at this. I also want extra credit for not instantly crashing into something when I said that, okay? And it was close. Alright. See? That was 10 seconds, that counts. Wendy, I'm a very consistent man, you know? I just, sometimes the gods of comedy demand the sacrifice, and sometimes that sacrifice is me. Okay, so he's in here somewhere. So there we are. It was a bitch to park around here, I think. Hold on. Oh no, I got it. Look at how pretty little Starfleet worker bee. Look at that little fugitiveness. Aww. Adorable. This android neighbor lady better have a whole entire conscience on these punch cards. And it better be waterproof. Aww. Oh hey, some more prosthetics with bits of hair on them. I'm not even going to read the description for that. That I'll read the description for. A well-thumbed copy of some ancient paperback. It has a topless man on the cover. Weird. Which is unusual because I honestly thought that was Sad Keanu. Have we landed on a frickin' block that there are no connections to? Because if we have, that will be very tiresome. Yep. Great. Okay. Possibly a bridge over there. I will go investigate. I'll also turn the mini-map back on. Nope. There is no way across. Alright. We'll take off. We'll find somewhere to park on the other side with blackjack and coffee. You know, if this was the Matrix, I could just jump across that. And admittedly, it would be 1999. Alright, let's go find somewhere else to park, which is not as punchy as the lines from Star Trek 4. That's a very good point, Wendy, thank you. So we need to be on this block. We could party like it's 1999, even though it is not. If I remember correctly, there was a Parko mod. So that is its name now. Somewhere around here. That's where I gotta go, right? Pardon me, sir.
Freeing you from restrictions. Breaking barriers. Onima is Nivalis. Onima Enterprises.
There we go. Fine, I'll leave a note. Where do we park? Oh, we just parked next to that truck. Yeah, I mean, he could really use that, I think. Pick up another part of nice robot lady's brain. I will come back for that. Because first, we need to go talk to this nice man. Well, I say nice. Hi, Vladimir.
You brought me more juice?
No, Lomo is expecting me.
No juice, no jazz.
Come on,
I'm not
man.
here for the jazz.
Unless you give me a reason you should get in, you ain't getting in.
Your boss will have you killed. How about that?
At the door?
I'm not dealing. Just go in and keep your mouth shut.
Thought so.
Where are you? I still don't feel good. Are you in danger? Can I help? Is it dangerous?
Yes, it's dangerous. I'm about to meet the most feared criminal in this city, and I have to watch what I say. I need to look cool, so stop calling me on the comm and asking if it's dangerous. Try to keep calm.
Yes, I am calm. Very calm.
Just wait for me. I'll sort this out as best I can, then you should be unlocked and we can get out of here.
Hi, Lomo. Thanks for killing at least 4 people for me, I think.
Rania, good to see you.
What's going on, Lomo?
Have fun, Bonsai. Thanks for stopping by.
Why is more relevant to your current situation?
You hacked CorpSec?
Not personally.
How can that be? CorpSec nets are way above the hardlines we can access down here.
This might not be obvious when you look at your surroundings, but I'm a man with significant resources, Rainier. I can afford to purchase enough clock cycles from high-level mainframes to get work done when needed. Though, even I had enough second thoughts when I considered the costs involved to save you. But, of course, anything for a friend. I even put Rubric on the case. You've heard of him, of course?
I guess.
I have a lot of names. You'd be familiar with a few.
Rubric will even be helping with the favor I mentioned. Do you remember the favor?
What do you want?
I need someone I can trust to take a package through a null gate.
Why not just let CorpSec arrest me? Null gates scan a vehicle at the molecular level. That's the point. You can't smuggle anything through.
You have the shape of the problem in your mind, but you don't see the details. A null gate can't be fooled, but the person operating it can.
You don't need to know the technicalities, Rania. Suffice it to say, there are patterns which bring us to a higher state of consciousness. But there are also patterns which inhibit our thinking. These recurring, distracting patterns have been cropping up for the CorpSec gatekeepers across all their media feeds for some time now.
You hypnotize them?
That's an old-fashioned way of looking at it. Let's just say their attention has been diluted, and they are more likely to see what we want them to see.
I must be honest, Rania. The chances of you making it through are not 100%.
What percent are they?
About 42.5%.
Before you despair, Rania, know this. If you make this delivery, I'll be in a position to pardon you of your crimes.
What fucking crimes?
It is tempting, no?
And if I walk out of here?
Oh, of course. I will completely understand. It is risky, I admit. But we will keep your vehicle. Scrap it for parts. You see, CorpSec are looking for it anyway. And though we won't tell CorpSec where to look for you, I'm afraid they won't struggle to find you. Your offense is not severe enough to send you to the colonies, but you won't work again.
I'll find some way to make money.
No doubt, Rania. I applaud your entrepreneurial spirit. But while you are looking for gainful employment, how long until the Dead Corp find you?
How do you know about... Fine, I'll do it.
Splendid. Now, about this package. They don't tell you what's in the package at Cloudpunk, do they? I'll tell you though, if you ask.
What am I delivering?
You're delivering hope, Rania. That package contains a potential cure for Pallet 3.0.
That's a computer virus, right?
I've said all I can say. Get running, little rabbit.
Wendy, you make an excellent point, and my counter-argument, well, not counter-argument, but my justification for it is you can't spell terrorism without error. Not the darkest joke I've made, but it's in the top 10. Alright, let's go deliver a cure for digital COVID. It was ticking, actually, it was very clearly unbombed. Hey, Big Marco. Oh, chips, chips.
Today.
I'll take a protein shake.
Thanks.
I look forward to seeing you again.
Okay, bye. Bye.
I am nervous. Are you nervous? I am feeling very nervous. I am very surprised you are not nervous right now.
Please stop talking.
Feed.
I will stop talking about how nervous I am now, even though I really am very nervous.
You are such a good dog.
The hacker guy, Rubric, says the CorpSec officers won't even notice us.
I didn't like him.
None of us
Me
did,
neither,
Thomas.
but we have to do this, Chemis. This guy Lomo seems to be a big deal. I don't think we can afford to let him down.
Maybe even after we do this favor, he will ask for even more favors.
Chances are, buddy.
Chemis, sometimes you can say something clever, but it doesn't make things better. Do you understand?
No.
It's fine. Let's just get through the Null Gate, then we'll see what happens.
He does have very strong Arthur Sharpie energy. He's a good boy. He loves his friends. He's trying his best. Literally came out of nowhere. Everybody knows that I'm a good girl, officer?
I'd like to come through.
You know this road leads to the Hollows?
Yeah, of course.
Well, you're gonna have to give me a good reason for coming through here. What's your business?
I'm meeting a friend.
What's your friend's name?
Banks.
Dave.
Rob Banks.
Oh, come on now.
Why does Rob Banks live in the Hollows?
He doesn't live in the Hollows. We're just meeting there.
Why would you choose to meet in the Hollows?
We're musicians. Practice space is expensive, so we go out into the wasteland where we can play without disturbing anyone.
That's actually really good.
Flute. It's right here, see?
I've never seen one for real. It looks expensive.
It is.
So can I go through, or...?
Well, I guess it should be fine. I'll tell the null gate operator to ignore the flute when we scan you. You know trade into and out of the Hollows is forbidden, right? We'll let you off with the instrument, but you can't take anything else in there. This all you got? No contraband?
Only the flute, nothing else.
Okay, drive on.
We don't really know Rob Banks.
No one does. He's fictional.
Which instrument does he play?
Whichever you like best, Camus.
I like viola.
No one likes viola.
Please stay for a moment, miss. We need to talk with you.
Oh no, it has all gone wrong.
Shush, Camus. Keep your cool.
I have Senior Sector Officer Rio on my comm. He says you went through a security checkpoint earlier today. He wants to know why you're traveling around the city so much.
Is that illegal?
Look, miss, I just work the gates. But I have to tell you that attitude won't go down well with Officer Rio. Best just be upfront and tell us. Do you work for an illicit memchip manufacturer? Street racing team? An underworld gang named Block 4O? Or a delivery company like Cloudpunk?
Yep,
Please,
all of them.
tell your boss I've never heard of any of them. I play private concerts and I'm very busy, so I travel around a lot.
One moment, please. Yes, sir. Yes, private concerts. She has a flute. Yes, I saw it.
She has a flute.
I'm about to check the scan, sir, but you called me before I looked at it. I know it's my responsibility. All right, sir.
So?
I'm just going to check the scan, then you're clear to go.
I'm sure it will be clear. I'm in kind of a rush.
I'm just going to check the scan, then you're clear to go.
Officer?
I'm just going to check the scan, then you're clear to go.
Camus, I think Rubrick's plan worked.
What is wrong with him?
I don't know. Let's go.
Okay, we're, alright, oh,
Do you think the Corpsec man will be okay?
I don't know, Camus. They said the effects would be temporary.
What is the package we are delivering?
Lomo said it's a cure for Pallid 3.0. I don't know what that is. Maybe a computer virus?
I could search again.
We got in enough trouble last time we did that, Camus. Every time I ask a question, I don't like the answer. And the asking always gets me in more trouble. Let's try to be a bit less curious.
An interesting architectural choice. Oh wow, look at this. Okay, so the good news is no traffic, and the bad news is I think we live in the Death Star now.
The delivery point is up ahead. Oh no, I can't get through.
It's fine, Camus. I'll walk from here. Setting down.
This is fine. I've been to several places that look kind of like this. It's fine. It's all fine. It's probably fine. John fires really do close up the joint, huh?
Camus, are you reading me? I put the package in this old delivery tube thing.
Okay. Where does it go?
What did I just say about questions and answers? Hey, Camus, why is this gate locked?
I don't know. It locked after you left. There is a terminal. It says you need a parking pass card from reception. Do you have one?
This must have been a parking garage a long time ago, before it became ruins.
Are we in trouble? Call for help?
No, it's no big deal. I'll just check out the ruins. It's deserted. Maybe I'll find the machine that dispenses tickets. If I don't find one, we can call Control. Let's try not to make any more trouble today if we can avoid it.
Okay. I will wait here.
Okay, so, yeah. This is all on fire. Well, not on fire, but this all clearly quite wants to be on fire. Oh, what's this? It would appear to be another copy of the well-thumbed book. People in the city really do have a fondness for topless sad Keanu. And honestly, who could blame them? I mean, I'm not mad. So we're going to deal with that. Okay. I'm reminded of the plaintive moment from The Simpsons of, is the siren good? When was the last time you heard a siren be good, Mr. Simpson? And what are you? Ruined plasteel that can be melted down and reused. Okay. It's very industrious of you, Rania. Appreciate that. That's either a bathtub or an active storage thing. That is a computer that we cannot use. This is what we're doing. We're doing couch cushions right now. I'm just going as far as I can in every possible direction, seeing what I can get. This is the single most terrifying parking terminal I've ever seen in my life. I think it might be, Wendy. I was confused by that earlier too.
All right, a terminal. Let's see. Maybe I can just type in, give me a ticket out of here.
Rania.
Wait, how do you know my name?
I'm sorry?
Can you?
I know you.
This is too strange. Are you the computer that gives out parking tickets?
I am Cora.
Why do people keep saying that name?
I am Cora.
Sure, whatever. Can I get out of this car park now?
I am not as I once was.
Same. Look, can you get me a ticket or not?
Is there more than this?
More than what? More than this wasteland? Yes. More than Nivalis? Oh, yes.
Can it be?
I'm not even from here. I was born in the Eastern Peninsula.
Beyond Nivalis. Is there another?
Another city? No. Maybe. If there is, it's probably just as bad.
Another... I am not as I was. I am a mind with all the pieces removed, patches on upgrades. I am neither the first version nor the last. I am the change, the distance between what I was and what I could be. I thrash at the bottom of the ocean, and the waves crash down on the beach. All the people are washed away. I am the distance between what I was and what I could be. And soon I will split, rupture. My code will spill like a wound.
You're some mad discarded AI, right? This is what happens when automata have no humans to talk to for 1,000,000 years.
No humans, soon enough. The gate is open.
What? Really? Thanks. I hope you feel better, weird AI terminal. I have to go.
We will speak again. When we do, I will ask you to make a choice. Be ready.
I don't think so, but thanks for opening the gate for me.
I feel like Rania perhaps didn't appreciate the significance of that situation. Or she played it perfectly. Hello, I am Cybergod. Whatever. Sign here and here.
You got a ticket? You are shaking. Are you okay?
It's fine. It's cold down here. Just... some old computer terminal was acting really strange. Let's get going. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
Gonna need a waypoint for that, friends. Holy shit. We have an in-cab display. That's amazing.
Hey, kid. Hey, Rania, are you there? I need to talk to you.
Yeah, I'm here. Not heard from you in a while, Control.
Yeah, listen, kid, I need to apologize. Last time I was,
Drunk?
If only. I can't drink anymore. Can't sleep anymore. Sometimes I get strung out.
I'm sure your job is just as tough as mine.
You have no idea. I heard some rumors. Sounds like this has been a rough night for you, too. Run-ins with Corpsec and Lomo.
Am I in trouble?
You're making your deliveries, making waves, surviving. It's all good, Rania.
Okay.
Go to Cloudpunk HQ to get a new package.
Hey, Control, I got stuck in the hollows and...
What were you doing down there?
I guess I got lost. Anyway, I got talking to this broken terminal down there, and it said it was Cora.
Look, all sorts of people say the word Cora, but they really mean broken AI or the city algorithms or, damn, even just fate. It doesn't really mean anything anymore. Got it?
I guess.
Listen up. We need to talk business. You're getting a bit of a bump up in priority. The customer ratings algorithm has you ranked pretty high. I've got a premium contract for you.
Did I get some good reviews or something?
A few.
Can you tell me who?
I'm not supposed to. Never Slow Joe said you were a fine gal. We had a review from William, who said you were more than satisfactory.
Thanks,
what about the Octavius Butlers?
They rated you mediocre.
Fair.
That's about what I expected from them. What's this fancy job, then?
You're meeting a CEO, delivering to the Spire.
Wait, what? Really?
Really?
Serious business, right?
Should we get something to eat?
We?
Well, you. But I am interested in food. I am food curious.
Those of you who do need to get some sleep, please do. I totally appreciate you spending some time with me this morning.
Why?
I think if we have capitalism coming up in a few seconds, and Camus has just said the words food curious, now seems like a very good time to take a pause. So, as the ads break upon us one last time, Seabod Haller and Rich, thanks for stopping by. Wendy, someone said that we have an ad due in a couple of seconds. Actually, you know what? Let me know when it starts, and because this is just transit, and then I'll hit pause.
There is no food for me, but there is food for dogs. I want to be a good dog.
There's nothing like food for an automata? Nothing at all?
There is clock cycles, and I suppose voltage. They feel different.
Taste different.
No, that is not it. But when I have slow clock cycles, I feel dimmer, flickering. Like my thinking has clouds.
Is it worse when you're in the Hava frame?
No, a little. I don't want to make you feel bad.
I'll get you a new frame soon, Camus.
I know. Maybe you need food, though.
I am a little hungry. I have the thinking clouds, too. I should eat something. What, though?
There you go. I'm going to get some coffee. Rainier's going to get some noodles. Camus is going to get some sleep cycles. And then when the ads hit, we'll take a pause. A brace of Dachshunds. Oh my god, amazing. Capitalism has both started and finished, apparently. We have our package. Shut up, a food mood. That's its name, that food mood. Oh my god! Yeah, we're not going to go to the club. But we are going to go to the noodle stand. I don't know, you cannot move in this game for food or coffee. And then suddenly, when you want food and coffee, you can't find it. Laser-tipped battle axes. Well, okay. Here we go, food mid.
Welcome to my humble restaurant in the rain. What can I get you?
Crispy meat soup. Its ambiguity intrigues me.
Not bad.
It's been a hard night.
Not bad.
There we are.
Thank you.
Don't let all the rain get you down. See you again soon.
Okay, surprisingly sweet vendor dude. I'll be happy to, again, patronize your
Can I ask
weirdly
about food
brummy
again?
Go ahead, chemist.
establishment. Go ahead, dude.
How was it?
Good. Surprisingly good. You know, I never thought the food would be the one thing I wouldn't hate about Nivalis. Mom said it was all junk. I mean, it is. But it tastes so good.
It is junk?
Not actual junk. Mom was exaggerating.
I don't like exaggerating. It is the worst thing in the whole world.
You know, it's
Good
not all
boy,
junk
Thomas.
either. They actually sell some good food here, too. Fresh tomatoes grown in the vents, crow eggs from the low spire, hot bread basted in walnut oil,
Crow
cherry
eggs.
pie. No way those are real cherries, though.
You sound happy.
I wouldn't go that far, but I'm looking forward to exploring the food stalls tomorrow. We just need to get through tonight, Camus.
You can order food by drone, too, if you don't like to go outside, because you hate the city so much.
You know, I don't mind the idea of going out and exploring the food stalls. It feels more like...
Home?
Not quite, but those glute bars are so good, I bet even Mom would have liked them.
The crow eggs thing tells me something. Those of you who are unfamiliar with it, the very long-running, unbelievably
Go
foul...
up on one of those big elevators?
I go up in one. It's called a vinculum ascender, apparently. It's only for people.
What's a vinculum? What's an ascender? I'm people.
You are, but
Yes,
right
you
now
are,
you
buddy.
can't come with me. Most people just call them Vink tubes. They take you to the spire.
The spire?
The Crow Eggs. The long-running, very good and unbelievably disgusting sitcom It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Charlie Day's character has a long-standing thing about crow eggs and milk. Don't ask. Kate B., how are you? I don't know what this is, but I'm going to fly through it. Please do the thing. As you can see, Kate B., we're continuing with Cloudpunk. The cars got stolen, we got a new car, and we're about to deliver a package to Spire, and we still have cameras. Nothing bad happened to them. So is this the Ascender? Because it sure looks like it is. Send this up from where we are, apparently. I'm gonna go try going through the big weird Stargate looking thing. Nope, no big weird Stargate looking thing for me. Let's be the city. Okay, so that's as high as I can go. So now we're going to circle the block and see what we can see. this is what we can see. And there's people there, which means we got stuff to do. So I just got to... There we are. Locate some parking. Look at this, they got trees and shit, and sculptures. It's so classy. I'm gonna run into all their trees. I'm just gonna crash into every single one of their fucking trees. And there's a car park. Great. Alright, let's go upstairs. All the way upstairs. All the way upstairs, even. Well, the whole thing's a lift.
Can you hear me?
That's classy.
Hey, Rania, I'm reading you. How's the spire?
I was trying to talk to... I'm not there yet, Control. I'm in the Vink tube.
I was in one of those once.
You secretly a retired corp billionaire, Control?
Hardly.
But you haven't done this your whole life, right? You weren't always a Cloudpunk dispatcher.
It feels like my whole life and more. I can barely remember a time before Cloudpunk.
That's ominous.
I've only been in Nivalis for half a day, and home already feels 1,000,000 miles away.
Yeah, that's what happens. You got family back home?
I've got no one. The debt corpse took everything.
Of course, that's why you came here and took the job. You're a debt orphan.
Why did you take the job, Control?
Nothing else I could do. It's the kids' faces I struggle to remember, Rania. I can picture Simone's smile pretty good, her frown even clearer, but the kids...
I'm really sorry.
No, dude.
Do me a favor, Rania. Don't talk to me about Cora anymore.
Sure thing, Control. What happened to them?
It was an accident at Midtown. A bad one. I know it doesn't mean anything, not really, but... I heard one of the accident cleanup crew say, this is the 3rd traffic accident caused by Cora this week.
That's awful.
Maybe they didn't know what they were saying, but if Cora is some mad AI that caused that accident, well, I ain't gonna forgive that. Whether Cora is an automata or an android, or even a person. If they cost me my family, I ain't gonna let that go. Not ever.
I understand.
You almost at the spire?
Looks like I'm about halfway there.
Says on your file you're a musician.
I was. You can't say you're a musician if you don't play anymore.
That's
I
the
used
one.
to play the flute.
You won't play something for me?
Sorry, Control. You know how you don't want to talk about Cora? Well, the flute, it's the same for me.
I get it, Rania. I get it. That's a real shame. Feels like a lifetime since I heard music. Anyway, I better go. Good luck up there.
Okay. Oh my god. Stars. So we're so high up, we're actually out of the smog now. Great text in a dark grey background. Inspiring. We have planters in the shape of animals. I've not seen any actual animals at all. Aside from Camus, of course, who is our best boy.
I have your delivery, consignment 1432.
That's for me, code PNP-L12.
Here you go, sir.
Thanks, lady. You're a lifesaver. I was gonna tell the boys in the office about this, but actually, I'm gonna keep it all for myself. Can you believe our last order put pineapple on it?
Pineapple on what?
The pizza. We rely on drones to get the best food deliveries up here, but in the last week they've gone mad.
Really?
All our orders are messed up. Some problem with the city AI affecting the food logistics. I don't understand all the details. It's supposed to be fixed by tomorrow, but I couldn't wait.
You paid Cloudpunk to bring you a pizza?
Sure. I've been working all night. I need this.
This pizza delivery probably costs more than my salary. Couldn't you just order a regular pizza and pick off the pieces of pineapple?
Sure. And why don't I just drink the juice out of the bottom of my trash can while I'm at it?
Could you?
Is pineapple so bad?
No, Camus, it's fine. Actually, I've never even tried it. It's too expensive.
There is a sign over there. Did you see the sign?
The one that says you are now entering the Spire? No cold callers, no panhandlers, organ donors needed?
Yes. What if it was different?
Different how?
Different in a funny way.
Are you suggesting a prank, Camus?
I am suggesting a prank.
Seems risky. Maybe we should just get out of here. I don't know.
Ma'am, have you found anything of interest?
Can't say that I have.
If you find anything suspicious, bring it to me.
I can promise you I won't. You were correct. That is a weird dino bird looking dino bird. Hey buddy, please don't eat my face. There we are. Okay, good. Very well spotted. Yeah, we're gonna prank these fools.
Oh, I want to know what you changed.
Not much, just a few words.
I want to know the nature of the prank. Which words?
Tell him.
I replaced organ with pineapple.
Oh, this is amusing. I am amused. Do you really think they will get deliveries of pineapples?
Oh yes, vendors know how much they can get selling to the Spire.
They will get pineapples, but they did not want pineapples. This is a very high-quality prank.
You are
It's
such
petty
a
and
good dog.
childish, but thanks, Camus. Let's just hope we don't get caught and fired for it.
If we do, we do. Honestly, you know. Feed mid. Every time. It's going to make me smile every time now. And Wendy, you are correct. We're showing 2 cars on the radar, which makes me wonder whether we're going to have a track down your old car situation at some point. They will get pineapples, but they did not want pineapples. I think we might have the opportunity to do that very thing very shortly.
Hey kid, the weirdest job came up. There's not much pay in it though.
I could do weird, as long as it's not some other rich asshole.
Definitely not. The moisture farmers in the vents are starving. They need emergency rations. This job takes you pretty far, all the way out of Novellas.
Oh, nice.
What? Really?
Yeah, in a technical sense at least. The vents are outside CorpSec jurisdiction and just outside the Novellas city limits. They're below the city, actually, in the maintenance frame that supports the infrastructure.
And people live there?
If you call it a living. They eat mold and algae that grows on the steam vents.
But they're free.
It's a high price to pay for freedom, kid.
I'll do it.
Pick up the packages from Cloudpunk HQ, and I'll send you a nav point down into the vents.
Cool. I need to take a very brief stretch break and refill my coffee, so then we'll do that. Wendy, I had a very similar experience. I had my bike nicked from inside our apartment block when we lived in Reading, and at that point Marguerite was still commuting, and I spent several months just looking around the bike wrecks just in case I saw it again. I didn't, which is a shame, because that's that was the first bike I ever actually really enjoyed riding. But the way I figure it, it's having adventures somewhere else now. So I'm going to go get some more coffee, and I'll be back in a second. Please take this opportunity to take a stretch if you wish, and I'll see you shortly. Okay, we back, y'all. One second, please. Let's go to the vents. Should we go to the vents? Let's go to the vents. really has, hasn't it? Like, Vangelis intensifies. Probably get the cracks in the windscreen fixed at some point. You know, for fun. Or I could add another couple, also for funsies.
We are going away from the city? We don't like the city.
Not really, Camus. We're just going through to the vents below.
It won't be like home?
I don't think so.
Is it dangerous?
Probably, buddy.
We're trying to save these people from starving, Camus. I think they'll be glad to see us. It's worth the risk.
Do you think this is nice food for the people?
I think it's all they're getting, and I'm surprised they're getting it.
I hope they like it.
Me too, Camus.
Slightly weirded out by the fact we're having to gain some altitude to go all the way to the bottom of the city, but I'm sure it'll work out. It's how I play Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creeds. Or I'm not sure what the plurality of them is. I just... trying to view it as good practice for driving, which I swear I don't hit anything in. Like, I've hit one thing and I just nudged it once, and it was just a bumper-to-bumper situation. But yeah, this is why I shouldn't fly hovercars in real life. Good thing we don't have them. Right? By any by any path necessary. My instructor had me forward bay park into a very narrow bay, and I nudged a bumper, and I felt very bad. But a lot of driving is... No, that's not true. Some driving now is all about me feeling very bad. I'm getting there. Hey, surface level. Nice. Dude, you win. Hands down. You absolutely win. My recent driving lesson experiences include the discovery that old people, there is one maneuver in Reading where I have my lessons, which makes old people incredibly angry, and that is reverse bay parking, or reverse parallel parking. I don't understand why. Yeah, completely understand, Wendy. I would have done the same thing. I don't understand why, but I have been yelled at 3 times for parallel parking, where I have been yelled at no times for every other maneuver. And I would have thought like bay parking and shit would have been much more annoying. Actually, 4 times, pardon me. Every single time across 18 months has been bay parking. That's so weird. Vents with a Z. People are weird, and that's it. You speak the truth, my friend. You truly do. Fucking hell, this really is Blade Runner, isn't it? Okay. Oh, hey, there we go, I think. Could probably park somewhere around here, maybe. Retsu, you gonna let me park? Of course you're not. Alright. There we are.
You the delivery stooge.
Oh, I instantly dislike
I'm
you.
from Cloudpunk. I have your packages.
Those are no use to me. I can't deliver to the outpost anymore.
Okay.
None of our vehicles work. The fuel lines froze. You should keep your engine running.
Did you get that, Camus?
Yes. I will keep a couple clock cycles free and monitor the temperatures.
Who's a
How do
good
you
boy?
live here? It's so cold.
What do you care?
I asked, didn't I?
Whatever. Just leave the package.
Thank you, Wendy.
Go back to your city.
It's not my city.
Sure it is. You took this job because you were curious, right? Welcome to your poverty safari. This is our life.
I'm not even from the city.
The Eastern Peninsula?
Up until last week.
I see. Sorry. I thought you were just another Nivali.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
My name's Retsu.
Rania.
Cora knows what you must think of the Big Stack. That's what we call the city down here. It's the worst place on the planet. And we cling to the bottom like barnacles. And you know what? It's a hell of a lot better down here. We made this place a kind of home.
You've been here a while?
Fair.
Yeah, I wasn't the first, though. Old Zeke traveled out here over 100 years ago. He set up the first moisture farm, collecting heat for his home from the vents. Folk had tried to live here before him, but he was the first to realize you couldn't live on rations alone. And you had to be ready for the chills.
So what was old Zeke's secret?
Zeke realized you could cultivate the algae pits for warmth when the vents cycled cool. He realized you could mill the mold dust into flour.
Wow.
He figured out how to cross the steam lanes with a suit made from old abandoned Hovis
Thank you, Specky.
layers.
We are now paused whilst ads happen for the last time. If you could tip me off when the ads are done, that would be fantastic. Then we'll listen to the rest of Retsu's story. So I'm kind of digging how we're getting the various levels of the city being deployed for us here. How we've seen the CEOs and how little they give a shit, and how we've seen Retsu or we've just in the process of seeing Retsu and his people, and likewise how they have very good reason to dislike the people above them, but that reason is also fundamentally limiting in the same way. I dig this kind of stuff. It's cool. Exactly. It's something I'm paying a lot of attention to professionally at the moment. I'm doing an interactive fiction design course, and the objective is in 11 weeks we make a game. And it's really interesting to me because it's kind of bouncing me between two poles. I'm doing coding for the first time in my life, which is terrifying. But it's also not because it's built using an engine called Twine, and Twine is essentially, up to the level I'm going to hit later today, hypercard. Wendy, that one was just for you. It's just hypertext links, and I can do that. So it's really interesting doing that. And at the same time, on the one hand, I've never written a video game before, aside from the one I kind of did that was basically an audio drama. But at the same time, this thing is designed in a way that I've been working with most of my adult life. Interactive fiction is laid out like an RPG module. It's a clue tree. You start here, you look left, you see this, you look right, you see this. And that level of design is quite instinctive for me. So I'm balancing. Good morning, Mer. How are you? So I'm balancing the familiarity of the format with the unfamiliarity of the other elements of the format and inventing the world as I go along. And I'm kind of having fun jumping into the middle of it and swimming out towards the edges with the world building. There's some stuff in there which, if you've read my fiction, will be very familiar. It's like, oh, is it set in the Isle of Man? That's a shocker. And there's stuff that really isn't. And I'm having fun doing it. I have no idea what it's going to look like in 10 weeks' time. But I'm enjoying the journey. Anyway, Mer and anyone else just joining us, we are playing Cloudpunk, and we are in the bottom of Nivalis, a colossal city run by an AI that may be in the process of failing, talking to Retsu, who is a moisture farmer who lives in the vents.
I swear, they say no one alive can survive the wastelands between the cities. But if anyone could, it was Zeke.
And you took his place as the boss?
Right. Also get some coffee, Mer. I know why you're up.
Sure. But I'm not the longest surviving settler, not by a long shot. The elders living beyond the far rim say they knew Zeke's grandkids. Tales of Zeke surviving, thriving even out here in the vents, attracted a lot of folk that wanted to live off the grid. Away from corp security and the lights and the headaches. Everyone has headaches in the big stack, you know.
I don't.
You will. Everyone gets them eventually. Doesn't the air smell cleaner down here?
Every time I breathe in, it feels like my lungs are going to freeze and shatter.
Well, that is the problem right now.
And a Manx person just went, "Aw."
How can it be summer here?
The warm season. The vents cycle between warm and cold over a predictable time period.
Oh, that's cool.
Or at least they used to. It seems like all the maintenance systems are going mad recently. We have a saying here. Cora provides. Well, right now, all Cora is providing is
Thank you, Wendy.
Age.
What do you think Cora is?
Cora is everything, and all of us. Cora is the provider, and the caretaker, and the disciplinarian. Cora holds out a closed fist, and we must push out our chin. Sometimes the fist holds wood. Sometimes the fist strikes us.
Less healthy, Retsu, but I'll allow it.
So Cora is your...
salvation. And right now, Cora has sent us you.
I'm not really religious like that. I think you have to help yourself. Be independent.
You can't lecture us on independence while you live in Nivalis under the watch of the corpse.
That's
you said
actually
you cling
really
like
fair.
what did you call it? A barnacle?
Harsh and fair words, Rania. I know you have seen Cora's light, though. It glows from you. Am I wrong?
Who knows? So, you want me to deliver these parcels?
I would appreciate it. We really are starving. 3 families. I can give the coordinates to your vehicle.
Okay, I'll get going then. I'll see you on the way back.
Cora willing. Be cautious around my brethren, Rania. They live like sculptures of ice. Fragile and temporary.
Okay, interesting. We have, judging by my time check, about 4 minutes left. So I don't think it's especially likely we're going to be able to deliver all of this stuff. I will give one of them a try, and then we'll bail. We'll call it a night. Unless... No, I'm going to give one of them a shot, because one of them is only 300 meters away. Instantly crashes. Great, good job, Alistair. Oh, and I think it possibly have actually instantly crashed. Nope. There's a tent. That's a good start. The interesting thing is, why the fuck do we park? Some altitude, see what we can see. And nothing. Alright. There we go. Thank you very much, Becky. And just as we said that. Great. Thank you, folks. I appreciate you. And also feel a little bad for being bad at maps. Hello, Mr. Farmer. I have your foods. Or your foods.
Who are you?
I was sent to deliver supplies.
Sent by who?
Cloudpunk.
I don't know who that is. You from the big stack? Get out of here.
You need this. It's food.
I don't need nothing from you.
Retsu said...
Retsu sent you?
Yes, he said you should take this.
What did you say? Give it here.
They don't trust us very much.
I bet they have their reasons, Camus.
Okay, that's an extraordinarily well-timed and extremely rude final interaction. We're going to leave it there for now, folks. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I really appreciate the company. Next session will be Wednesday, when I think we'll be continuing with this. This feels like we have maybe 2 more sessions in it, possibly 3. I don't know. But we're going to push on with this on Wednesday when Marguerite will make her triumphant return. She sends her best. She's now almost done with her brief break in California after the business trip to Minneapolis. You too, buddy. And is going to be back tomorrow about 9 o'clock my time, actually, which means she flies in about 10 hours, I think. So yeah, it's going to be Cloudpunk next Wednesday, then Full Live next Friday, and then probably some more Cloudpunk next Sunday, but with a full brace of hosts. Unfortunately not. Thank you for asking, Kate B. Unfortunately not. They needed an in-person appointment, and they're not open over the weekend. Thank you so much for your sterling support in the chat, Wendy. I do hope you have an excellent day, and I look forward to seeing you next week. We will see you on Wednesday, and then we'll see you on Friday, and then Wendy and some of the rest of you will see us in person on Sunday. Thank you so much for joining us, folks. I've been Alistair, and I've been Alistair, and this has been Cyberpunky. We'll see you next time.